welcome back to our SGA Broadcast. I am Evis, the Student Government President. This is our third week of distance learning. Most of you are starting to adapt to this new process, and I'm glad that you are becoming more confident. Don't forget that even though we're not in the same building, we are more connected than ever. If you haven't watched it already, we encourage you to watch the More Connected Than Ever video so you can see all the amazing ways that the community has found to stay together. Now, here are the other SGA members.
Hi, I'm Allison, the SGA Events Coordinator.
Hi, I'm Kyla, and I'm the SGA Secretary and Treasurer.
I'm David, the SGA Vice President.
I'm Shane, the SGA Grade 5 Ambassador.
And I'm Ms. Singleton, your head of school and also the moderator for today's SGA broadcast. So we're going to start out today with Shane, who is going to do a shout out for some birthdays and also introduce us to a new feature of the SGA broadcast. Shane?
Yep. Happy birthday to Madison from kindergarten and Leo from 4th grade. We hope you both have a wonderful day. Also, we decided to do a joke of the week since Blythe in 3rd grade gave us that idea. Here's the first SGA broadcast joke. Why did the Easter egg hide?
I don't know. Why did the Easter egg hide?
He was a little chicken. Thank you, Blythe, for this wonderful idea and starting us out with the first joke. Everyone else, please send us some jokes and yours might end up in the broadcast.
Thank you, Shane. I love the idea of a joke every week, and I can't wait to see some jokes we get from all of our students out there. And now on to Evis, who's going to tell us about a special project we're working on because spring break is coming up. Evis?
So first of all, we would like to thank the teachers, the parents, and the students for all the work, patience, and support they bring to this community. Thank you to all the parents who donated to St. Matt's Lunchtime Ministry. And now we're going to be talking about the spring break suggestion box forum that's going to be virtual. So spring break is approaching very soon, and we know that all of you have amazing ideas to share about what all of us can do during this break. If you have any ideas to share, please be on the lookout for the suggestion box Google form and make sure to add it there.
I love that idea. I love the idea of students sharing ideas with other students about things you can do on spring break besides just Netflix binging. Okay, so Kyla, I think you're going to tell us about this week's SGA Weekly Service Project.
Yes, so I'd like to start off by thanking Ingrid and Oscar, who made sandwiches for St. Matt's. So last week we collected ground coffee, and I'd like to thank everyone who came out and donated their ground coffee. And we were able to collect 85 pounds of coffee, which is amazing. And we also collected $1,200 in financial donations for coffee. And the best news is that TM Ward is going to be matching this amount, so we'll be able to donate a total of $2,400 worth of coffee to St. Matt. And next week we will be collecting cookies and soup. So if you're a good baker, you like baking, you can bake some cookies. If not, you can just buy them. And St. Matt's is also in need of cans of soup like this. But the soup needs to have the type of top that you can flip open. You don't need a can opener because these are going to be for people to just go and take with them. They're not going to be able to be at St. Matt's and sit down and eat there. So these can all be dropped off on Monday between 8 and 9 a.m., just like all of the previous weeks.
Thank you, Kyla. And I love Mondays at 8 a.m. because I get to see some of our families as they're dropping off the goods, and I get to wave from a healthy distance of at least 6 feet away. But it's nice to see faces and to be able to know that we're doing this important community work together. So thank you for that. Now, David, I think you're going to tell us a little bit about this week's inspiration video, as well as another project that SGA is working on. David?
All right. So this week's inspiration video is from Kyla. She made a beautiful painting of a lemon, so be sure to see a video of her in this week's midweek newsletter. Another thing we encourage everyone to do is to stay active, not being on your screens the entire day. While it is important to stay separated from others, getting outside is still a crucial part of your everyday routine, and we enjoy you to stretch and enjoy the sun, enjoy nature, and just be outside. Speaking of nature, while parents donate their their goods on Monday mornings, they can collect seeds donated by Shelly May. You can plant these seeds in a plastic cup and bring them to school when we get back. This way we can help create a lovely community garden. Thank you.
I love that idea of everybody planting their own little seedlings at home and then bringing them in when we finally get to come back together, and then all of those little plants coming together for a community garden. I just love that vision, and I thank Shelly May for that for our community. Thank you, Shelly. Now, Allison, I think you're going to tell us about tomorrow's virtual dance party because it's upon us. It will be happening tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. So, Allison?
Yes, tomorrow is the All Saints Costume Dance Party. This event will feature an April Fool's video made by middle schoolers from All Saints. Hip Hop made a video featuring different dances that we will do during the Halloween dance party, so you can practice before the event. This event will be hosted on Zoom, and you will be receiving the link to this call soon, so stay tuned. The hip hop dance video will be attached in the same email as the Zoom link. Remember that this event takes place on Wednesday from 6 to 6:30 p.m.
Right. Now, Allison, thank you. I believe that we wanted to talk right now for a minute about the fact that I think all of us from time to time, although we are more connected than ever with all of the wonderful work we're doing, I do think that some of us, including myself, we might feel lonely or sad or disconnected from our community. And SGA has spent some time talking about this today, and we had an idea that we wanted to share with you. Allison?
Although we are more connected than ever as a community, we know some of you have been feeling sad. We wanted to give you some ideas of how you can keep in touch with your friends. Number 1, have your parents schedule a Zoom meeting for you and your friends so you can keep in touch. Number 2, you can mail letters to your friends. And number 3, you can do a drive-by visit with your friends or walk-by visit so that you can still see your friends in person while keeping a good distance.
Thank you. I've heard of people who are going around and just going to people's windows and waving, and it's just nice to see people's faces. So we do want to get your ideas on that. How can we stay connected? How can you keep up your social friendships and relationships during social distancing? So on the form that you're going to receive from Evis at some point today or tomorrow, that will have the dance information on it, and I'm sorry, the Google form with the spring break ideas, you will also, we'll be asking you for your ideas on how we can maintain social relationships during this social distancing time. Finally, we shared, I believe it was last week, the great news that Penny and Evis both are finalists in the Count Basie Film Festival. And congratulations to both of you. And you know what? Now is the time where voting is happening. So we need the entire community to come out and vote for Penny or Evis. And Evis is going to be sending around the way you can do that, and your parents will be getting that information as well. But we urge you to watch the videos and cast your vote and get your friends and family to vote as well. Voting does end on Friday, so we need you to do that as soon as possible. And Evis, I think you're going to close us out now.
Yes, so that's all the information we have for the SGA broadcast of this week. Stay healthy and safe, and remember that no matter how far away we might be from each other, we are more connected than ever. Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.